That's just weird. That's just really, really weird. What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and you're watching the Road to TF5. This is web series we're talking about Transformers last night. This is episode number 162. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about something completely ridiculous. A lot of people making a big deal out of this. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't even think it's a deal at all. As we get closer to the release of Transformers last night, we are going to see a lot more marketing and a lot more revealed. And because of that, there's going to be more topics of discussion. Of course, I'm going to be making more videos about it, but there's some things that people really shouldn't freak out about. For example, there's this image that was circulating. A lot of people tweeting this image at me saying that, hey, Alex, you got to check this out. This is a brand new image, and there's something on the side of Optimus Prime's head. And I completely know what you're referring to. There's that thing there. But I've looked at so many different images of Optimus Prime while he has his purple eyes. And I don't see that thing. I don't see that thing you're talking about. As a matter of fact, that thing that you see there, I just think that's just detail. I just think that that's more detail on his head. I don't think that there's something on the side of his head that is controlling him. I really don't think so. Now, where did this image come from? Because we've never seen it before. Where this came from, as far as I know, is that Michael Bay cut a brand new trailer for the Japanese audience to be shown at select Japanese theaters, or rather theaters in Japan. And this is a screenshot from it, and it looks very different. There's more detail on it. They tweaked up the CG, and to top things off, there is Bumblebee's the top of Bumblebee's head in the image. But from what I see here, I don't really think that it's anything different from anything that we've seen before. I don't think there's a thing on the side of his head. It's just that, it's nothing new, really. It's nothing new. So I'm going to move on from that. And then later on, I received tweets about this image right here. Now, this is one of the parts of the cardboard standee displays at Toys R Us. And this image here is Optimus Prime. And we've actually seen a similar image of Optimus Prime in this exact pose. It's got a white background. It's just a promotional CGI render of Optimus Prime. But this image actually has more detail. It's got a Cybertronian background in the background. and Optimus Prime has more detail on him. Specifically, he has more yellow parts on him. If you take a look, you can see all these gold parts on him. And then this popped up. Check this out. Transformers 5, does Optimus Prime merge with Bumblebee's body? And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? This is from comicbook.com, and I read the article, and then and when I scrolled down, it took me back to this image right here. So I'm thinking that people or whoever decided to come up with this felt that, okay, because there are yellow or gold parts on Optimus Prime, they decided to run with it. I mean, this is just somebody's image of a cardboard display at Toys R Us. They tweeted it on social media, on Twitter, and it got retweeted, and the social media, or rather all these news outlets, ran with it. And now we have Bumblebee Prime. I don't believe that at all. I don't think that Bumblebee merges with Optimus Prime's body. That concept is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, even IO9 and Gizmodo talked about it. So something totally crazy could happen to Bumblebee in Transformers last night. Are you serious? That is crazy. Optimus Prime and Bumblebee are like what do you call that? They're like the icons, I guess. They're the icons of the Transformers live action films. And to have them merge means one of them has to die, or their parts or something like that, because we know what happened to Jetfire. He merged with Optimus Prime, and he had to give up his spark, and which essentially means that he died. And we know that with every sequel, Optimus Prime goes through an upgrade, and the reason why he goes through an upgrade is because they got to sell more toys, right? So you got Jetfire Prime, you got Jetwing Prime from Transformers Dark of the Moon, you got Armor Knight Prime from Age of Extinction. Optimus Prime is going to go through some kind of change in Transformers Last Night. And I don't think that changes Bumblebee Prime, or whatever you want to call it. I don't think that is that at all. I think that the change that he goes through is actually his evil phase, that Nemesis Prime change, you know what I'm saying, with the purple eyes. I think that's the change that he goes through. If there's something physical that he goes through, then we haven't seen it yet. Remember when during the I guess the post-production phase of Revenge of the Fallen, we didn't know about Jetfire Prime until we saw a silhouette of Optimus Prime and Jetfire merged merged together. But we didn't get to see that until much later on. We didn't get to see anything like that, or suggested anything like that during the production of Revenge of the Fallen. We only got to see it when it was like nearing closer to the release of the toys, which was quite a lot later. So if there's going to be a physical upgrade to Optimus Prime, it's going to come out. We're going to find out about it later on, maybe in a couple of weeks, or next month. But essentially, we're going to find out in the movie. But as far as I know, the only upgrade that's coming to Optimus Prime really is him turning evil. And then there's going to be toys made of him, which there already are. There's the Shadow Spark Optimus Prime. There's, of course, the Evil Optimus Prime, Voyager class. That's exclusive in Japan. Is it Japan? Yeah, it's Japan. And let me just read what it says here from comicbook.com. Now, this came from a photo from Toys R Us via Screen Rant, okay? Optimus Prime carries out his destruction of Bumblebee and later honors his fallen soldier, or relies on him one last time by repairing his body with Bumblebee's leftovers. Optimus and Bumblebee willfully merge into one form in order to win some kind of battle. It's actually Optimus who sacrificed himself after destroying Bumblebee and donates his own body to rebuild Bumblebee. In short, it's actually Bumblebee in Optimus Prime's body. Are you kidding me? Now, these are just speculation, okay? This is just speculation, and you know what, if it was speculation, I could have came up with the same thing as well, because like it's just one of three options, really. Optimus dies, Bumblebee dies, or they just merge together as one collective neural thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's either one of those three options, but I think all those options are completely ludicrous, and there's a reason why I do not believe this at all. First of all, they've killed off Optimus Prime already in Revenge of the Fallen, so they don't want to do that again. They don't want to kill off Bumblebee, because Bumblebee is also a really well-loved character by a lot of kids, right? And even a lot of other fans that are not kids, right? So you don't want to kill him off. But most importantly, this right here. This is Armor Knight Optimus Prime from Takara. And Armor Knight Optimus Prime from Takara has a lot of gold parts to him. Look at this. Gold everywhere. Gold at the chest, gold at the knees, gold at the torso. So it's all there. And that is basically a toy representation of what you see in this image right here. This is just extra detail on the toy. I mean, on this CG render of Optimus Prime. So really, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think they would do anything like that at all. If I'm wrong, I am wrong. And I'll be blown away, and it'll be a very, very good thing, because that is something that will have completely caught me off guard. The writers are completely like woohoo, and Michael Bay is even more woohoo for actually approving something like that. So in any case, if I watch that and it actually happens, I'll be like, what? What? Woohoo! Woohoo! Anyways, so that's all I gotta say. That is my opinion and commentary about the whole Bumble Prime thing. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Okay, so let's talk about some official news. And I think a lot of people are wondering, when is that new trailer happening? I don't know when a new trailer is happening, but something is coming out this Sunday during the MTV Movie Awards. I don't exactly know when it is. Look it up. But Michael Bay tweeted, "For one world to live, the other must die. See more of Transformers during the MTV Movie Awards this Sunday." And that is happening this Sunday. And that would mean that if they are debuting a trailer, that's trailer number 4, not including the Japanese trailer. Maybe it is the Japanese trailer, but not in Japanese. Maybe it's the same trailer that was shown to the Japanese fans when they watched it in the theaters. But in any case, there is some new promotional material. Could be a new trailer, could be a brand new clip or featurette, But I'm thinking that it's going to be a trailer just because the BBFC rated a brand new trailer, and also Michael Bay recently cut a new trailer for the Japanese audiences. So I think that it's trailer number 4. And with that trailer, Michael Bay also tweeted this brand new poster right here, and it says, "For one world to live, the other must die." Optimus Prime, or rather Nemesis Prime with the purple eyes, looking down at Bumblebee, and Bumblebee's got the Forge of Solace Prime. His doors have already been ripped off, and you see that this kind of a turret there. Now, I don't think this is like a human-made turret, because when you see Megatron walking in that scene in trailer 1, you see that turret right there. It's also seen in a wide shot of when Cybertron lands onto Earth. There's that turret there that we've seen in that Laura Haddock and Vivian Wembley and Cade Yeager are running towards in that wide shot. But this is the second poster. It's the second poster, but it follows a very similar theme. The first poster was just Optimus Prime with a sword looking down at Bumblebee's arm. And now there's a bigger reveal here where Optimus Prime is looking down at Bumblebee. Bumblebee's got his hammer, and then we know now that what Optimus Prime was looking down at was actually a fallen or really, really damaged Bumblebee. But, let's look at the rest of this poster, actually. We see these, what is that? I see these pillars. That's crazy. I don't know what those pillars are, but they could be like parts of Cybertron, those tendrils, those tentacles that are hanging off the Cybertron. It could be that. Explosions going off in the background that really look a lot similar to the ones we've seen in the trailer. That turret is there. Filmed with IMAX 3D cameras, which is awesome, in Real D and IMAX 3D in June 21st. Wait a minute, doesn't the movie come out on June 23rd? Okay, so I looked into that, and turns out that there are 2 countries that actually have the movie come out on a different on 2 days before the major release on June 23rd. It's Denmark and the Philippines. Yeah, so we got a trailer coming this Sunday, or some promotional material. We got this new poster, which really isn't anything really like spectacular, because essentially it's just another version of the same type of concept that we've already seen before. But what's really, really cool about this and different is that it features no humans. That's something that I thought was pretty interesting, that they're going in a new direction with the promotion. It doesn't feature Cade Yeager or any of the human characters, just like a lot of the posters in the previous films have always featured, like Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox and Cade Yeager and the Shane and Tessa. This one features no humans at all, which is a pretty good thing. Anyways, that's all I got to say in this episode. Let's do some shout-outs. If you retweeted my latest episode number 161, if you retweeted it on Twitter, I'd give you a shout-out. This is very random. Chris Madden, Saxon, Fred, The Bearded Zeno, Mega Dorktron, Ultimate Amy Gaming, Jared C. Walski, Fame, and Michael Sanders. Thank you so much for retweeting my video. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the love and all your awesomeness. Anyways, that's all I gotta say in this episode. What do you guys think about Bumble Prime? I mean, that's something that's way out there. I do know that Optimus Prime gets an upgrade or some kind of change with every movie, but I don't think that is it. I think that is just gold highlights that, is really just like a representation of him becoming a knight or something like that. But it really doesn't, I don't believe that it has anything to do with Bumblebee merging with Optimus Prime. We've seen that concept before. Maybe they want to reintroduce the concept of being able to merge, but still, come on, that's Bumblebee, and those are his parts. So, that's just weird. That's just really, really weird. I don't know, man. I don't know what the writers are doing, but I have faith in them. I do have faith in them because they are not named, none of them are named Aaron Kruger. Anyways, that's all I got to say in this episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more, Hit that like button, subscribe to YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. The sightings. So all you got to do is put a hashtag TF5 toy hunt, and then I will indicate what I saw in a photo